It's a night better suited perhaps to be in a ski lodge somewhere, but we're at Coors Field in Colorado. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. John Gray gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Matt, the last 3 games been a bit of a struggle, and you wonder why. Well, you look at the base runners. He's allowing a lot of traffic on the bases. And so for that, I look at one number, his whip. It's over 1.5. He's got to get that down if he wants a chance to win games.
Stepping up now, Mookie Betts. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Man, I know they won their last game, and it looks like things are starting to turn, but they've really been struggling overall recently. I just hope that was the sign of things to come, that they've turned the tide and they'll start playing better ball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And the skies are clear, but that's not helping the temperature much. 45 degrees here at first pitch. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
That's a good pitch right there, right on the corner with the fastball. Good job to foul away with 2 strikes, though.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
Digging in, Gregory Polanco. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Well, Matty, some people say Gary is more of a pitcher's umpire because he features a wider strike zone than some. But I think he's at least pretty consistent about it.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's gone 3 for 11. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on deck circle. We're just underway here in Denver. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw. The tag put down by Amarista. He is out at second base.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's by him for strike 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
That is too good a pitch to make right there with 2 strikes. But he fouled it off. Now you got to stay aggressive and go get him again.
1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. It's the Dodgers nothing, Rockies coming up. This is Major League Baseball on the show. Masahiro Tanaka gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
What I like about him is his maturity. You can tell that from a pitcher, how they pitch on the road. He has pitched really well on the road and been able to focus, and I think he'll carry that same trend into this game as well.
So striding in, David Dahl. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs.
Left fielder, David Dahl.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Well, Matt, their theme song, I heard it in the clubhouse. On the road again? Yeah, they are. I mean, it was a short homestand, and now they're back out there once again playing game 1 on the road. They may as well not unpack their bags. This is a tough trip again.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, this lineup is interesting to me because they're not a club that's going to hit for a lot of average. Not many guys in the lineup. You look at the lineup, the numbers are not there. They're the bottom 3rd in the league as a team in batting average. So that's tough when you're not being consistent. That tells me you're an inconsistent club, but we'll see how they play today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jordan Patterson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. Foul. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Coming to the plate now, Trevor Story, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Matt, we better fasten our seatbelts here. If they're going to get a win on the road, this is the guy to help get it done. 2 Ks in the bottom of the first. Uh-oh, he's on his game.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Squared that one up just a little late. Here it comes, 0-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More ahead from Denver right after this. Here's Corey Seager. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Shortstop, Corey Seager.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Here's Nolan Arenado as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Desmond in foul ground. 1 out.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Rockies.
Batting sixth.
They are in the top 5 in the most errors committed by a team. So it's not just one player that's kicking the ball, but it's been routinely as a team. And when you're giving up that many errors and make that many mistakes, you're not going to win many ball games.
So striding forward now, Anthony Rizzo. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And he misses again, 2-0. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Three and two. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
So stepping in, Gary Sanchez. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. In the dirt here. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Ready on 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. One there. It's late. He's safe.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Jonathan.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. 0 for 7. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Way in front of that fastball.
Boy, 2 beautiful pitches. I don't know. 2 fastballs inside. Do you stay in or do you go back outside? He's got him set up for anything right now.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Ready now, Ian Desmond, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Ian Desmond.
Into the windup and the pitch. A called strike over the outside corner. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Dodgers. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Mark Reynolds. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Tanaka with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down.
Batting 6th, center fielder
In is Gerardo Parra. In past meetings with Tanaka, 1 for 4. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll make the quick basket catch behind the plate, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Settling in now, Masahiro Tanaka. He'll
Dodgers,
step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
21, Masahiro Tanaka.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there. That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So 4 of the first 7 outs thus far tonight have come via the punch out. And his total currently best on the ball club through these first 6 or so weeks of the young season. Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Gregory Polanco.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Gregory Polanco. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
Well, that's the danger of throwing fastballs back to back. The guy measures the first one, then he times the second one, gets the base hit.
Trout.
Stepping in now, Mike Trout, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal to put him away. It's almost impossible for the hitter to sit on anything.
Has a look, now the pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Dodgers leave 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. And here now is Dustin Garneau. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First offering on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Coming to the plate now, Alexi Amarista. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 9th. Pitcher, John Gray.
Striding into the box, John Gray. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Tanaka sets his sights. 2-2 pitch on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern, as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Striding in once again, David Dahl. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
A runner on first with 2 away. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. It kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. The 1-2 pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Rockies strand 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Matt Vasgersian back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac as the 2016 National League Rookie of the Year Corey Seager settles in to start things out. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. Digging in to try it again, Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Man, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Well, that fastball's always the hardest one to lay off. It's right there in your eyes, and it looks so good. Good job of holding up.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Reynolds there to put it away for out number 2.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at that 0-1 pitch right there, and I'm thinking he got lucky. I mean, that ball down and in, that's right in his wheelhouse. Some guys, that's a good spot. For him, that is not a good place to flirt around with. I wouldn't do it again.
The windup and the 0-1. The high fastball is in there.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Now the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Ball 2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready for another chance?
Leading
Jordan Patterson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Patterson.
First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Lifted the other way to left center. Under this one is Polanco, and he's got it for the first out.
Up next for Colorado, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Into the box now, Trevor Story. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Tough 2-0 pitch there as he swings through the splitter. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd. A foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Set to follow here is Ian Desmond. Swung on and he went fishing in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Story is retired. 2 down now.
The batter,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Desmond. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch is a splitter for a called strike. 2 out, nobody on.
Nope,
1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Popped high in the air. Rizzo is there for it. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Digging in, Gary Sanchez.
Leading off for the Dodgers,
he'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Gary Sanchez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Tough to swing when that bat's sitting on your shoulder. I think he's being a little bit too patient right here. Now he's got to really protect and battle.
On its way is pitch number 75. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
And that misses 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Fastball is outside and it's full now. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Here's Jonathan Scope now as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Popped up. Reynolds is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, catcher Masahiro Tanaka.
Stepping in, Masahiro Tanaka comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a bunt attempt here, and this will be swept away in foul territory, and we'll see if they try the bunt again. 0-1. Here it comes. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Hey, a great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
And he pops up the bunt attempt. Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Tough slider down low for a strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position.
And this is why you can't lose focus for a second when you're behind the plate. Any mistake a catcher makes has serious consequences. This is a pass ball, and the runner moves into scoring position.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 left for LA. Halfway home, still no score. Here's Mark Reynolds. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, Mark Reynolds.
Into the windup and the pitch. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Swung on and hit in the air to left. On the move is Polanco. 1 out.
Center fielder,
so still
8.
nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see there that they're currently residing in 2nd place in the NL in that category. Digging in, Gerardo Parra. His last at bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball one. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Late that time for a strike.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split, looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Slice down the left side, but foul. Pitch on the way. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Into the box, Dustin Garneau. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. 6th inning coming up. Still zip zip. Here's Gregory Polanco. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. In there for strike 1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And that'll bring us to our Dodger leaderboard as we see his current total 4th best on the ball club. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike 1.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Pitch out. Nothing doing. A runner at first with no outs here. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Patterson racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Trout. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Chris Russin takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 52, Chris Russin. The batter, number 5.
Here's Corey Seager.
Corey Seager.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 28, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nolan Arenado. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. The 0-2 delivery. Good waist pitch, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Arenado. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 9-game hitting streak.
44, Anthony Rizzo.
Digging in once again, Anthony Rizzo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's now 10 doubles for him on the season. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
I like the pitch. It just missed. That's a sweeping slider. That thing is nasty. Try to get him to chase it. I might even come back with it again.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. One out and a runner on second base. This is skied into short left center. Giving chase is Dahl. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set and the pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Working to keep them in the game here. And he goes to a knee to try to knock it down, but it's by him down the line. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Boy, that's a big RBI single right there. As well as their pitcher is throwing right now, 3-0 might be all he needs to bring it home.
Ready once again, Jonathan Schoop. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, you want to throw that sinker down. That one stayed up, and that's what the hitter's looking for. Get that ball above my thighs so I can hit it. If it's below the thigh, you let it go. Nice job. Good execution of your game plan.
Ready for another shot now. Masahiro Tanaka. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Through 5.5. It's now 3-0 Los Angeles. Digging in for his second at bat, Alexi Amarista. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Man, that is the Cardinals' sin for any pitcher, and you never expect a guy of this caliber to make that mistake. Had the hitter down 0-2 and let him off the hook by plunking him. He'll be talking to himself about that one.
Justin Turner.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. He'll come into play here at .319. 7 homers and 17 RBIs. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Digging in to try it again, David Dahl, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Here's a high pop-up. Sanchez has a play. 2 down.
The batter, right fielder, Jordan Patterson.
Riding in once again, Jordan Patterson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Tanaka pauses. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
A man on third with 2 down. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Ready on 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Working on hanging another 0. The pitch down the first baseline.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
The 2-2 one more time. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 1 left for Colorado. Still down 3-0. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Jason Mott is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 30, Jason Mott.
Stepping into the box, Mookie Betts. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Parra is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder Gregory Polanco.
Into the box now, Gregory Polanco. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Whoa,
2-0 now. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike
Trout will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And boy, well hit, but out of play into the stands in deep right. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Runners on first with 1 down. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
In now, Corey Seager. There's a ball well struck for the right field corner. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Polanco rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate. And the run will score all the way from first.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Here's Nolan Arenado as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this one gets away. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Well, you just give up a double. Now you're down 3-0 in the count. Look, there's no need to challenge this guy right here. I'm looking to the on-deck circle, and I'm going to go ahead and walk this guy, nibble, make him chase, something different, because I want that hitter on the on-deck circle.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. He's set. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Looking to minimize the damage here. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. To the right side and through, a base hit. Seager rounds the corner and is headed home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. Get up and stretch. It's now 4-0 LA. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's a base hit. So the no-hit bid ends here in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Ian Desmond.
Standing in now, Ian Desmond, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. No hits to this point. Ready with the 1-0. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Nobody out, runner on first. Inside and low, 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Betts is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, third baseman, Mark
So coming to the plate, Mark Reynolds. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
Down and away, ball 1.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Splitter taken here, 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
In is Gerardo Parra. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Low with the splitter, ball 1.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
Now Parra awaits the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind an account 2-0.
2-0 count and the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
This is what's frustrating at times. You know, he's got a big lead, he's got a 4-run lead, and then he comes out and doesn't throw strikes. Look, this thing can evaporate real quick if he doesn't throw strikes.
First and second now, 1 man out. Look to be taking all the way, and the splitter's in there for the first strike.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Hey, as we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
And here now is Dustin Garneau. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And the pitch on 2-1. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Alexi Amarista, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 pitch, and he misses with it. 1-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Rockies leave them loaded. They're down 4-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Chad Qualls will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. DJ LeMahieu is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
DJ LeMahieu.
Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Gary Sanchez.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Here's Jonathan Schoop now. Last time through was a base hit. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. The Humidor certainly doing its job so far as you get a look at our line score for this one. A low-scoring affair, very unlike the first 10 years or so of baseball here in Denver. So stepping in, Masahiro Tanaka. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Oh, what a play. Now, you got to rule that a base hit, but, man, the shortstop made a great effort on that just to knock the ball down. But that's going to be ruled a hit, no doubt about it.
Here's Mookie Betts. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. He's set, and the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Patterson over to his left, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1, but they're in front 4-0. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left.
Well, not a lot of offense from them today. It's only the second hit here, and we are in the late innings of the game. Maybe they can put something together and maybe get things going.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Throw over to the bag. Runner's back. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit weakly back to the mound. Gonna be a tough play. He turns and goes to second, and they do get the out there. But no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Well, he showed right there why he's such a tough guy to double up. He can fly, and he busted it down the line, so they just get the 1 out.
Digging in, Jordan Patterson. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's a look over to first, and he's back easily. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground.
But no one's going to get it as it's into the camera well area.
The 0-2 once more. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Stepping in, Trevor Story. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. In there, a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. Now, they got 2 runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They're being shut out the whole game.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the box now, Ian Desmond, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 2 left for Colorado. They trail here 4-0. And a look there at part of downtown Denver as we get set for the 9th inning from the home of the Rockies, Coors Field. Mike Dunn enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's Gregory Polanco. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Number 25, Gregory Polanco.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Here's the 1-0. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Pitch on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and one. Here it comes on 1-1. And boy, well hit, but out of play into the stands in deep right. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Here's Corey Seager as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball called for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Here's Mark Reynolds. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Into the windup and the pitch. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Hit out towards second. Scope has it. 1 away.
Center fielder number 8, Gerardo Parra.
So striding forward now, Gerardo Parra. And his dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One and one. Here it comes. Fouled back. In tight with the slider. 2-2.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
1 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
The catcher, number 13.
Ready now, Dustin Garneau. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Down and away. 1 ball and no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Taken in by Scope. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
4-0 the score tonight. Masahiro Tanaka earns win number 4 on the season, and it's a dandy, a complete game 3-hit performance. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base.